Just like millions of people all over America, the negative feelings attacking this mother's happiness and her marriage were actually coming from her stomach. Her name is Nancy C., and here's what happened in her own words.
I was just beginning my career as a pianist and musician. I had one of the top instructors in the U.S. and got accepted to a music program at a prestigious university. I was excited for what the future had in store for me and was ready to take my musical abilities to the next level. Then, all at once, my life took a drastic turn and spiraled out of control. I'd recently been married and had 3 kids very quickly. The stresses of taking care of 3 kids and having a husband took its toll on me, and I finally had to quit pursuing my dreams as a pianist. I began to be depressed and anxious to the point of having anxiety attacks. I couldn't reason properly with my husband or even myself. I started to have allergic reactions to foods, and I was no longer happy like before. I began to gain weight, feel fatigued, and couldn't fulfill my role as a wife or mother. Frankly, I was ill-tempered and completely miserable. I tried several different remedies to help my random mood swings, which took a toll on my family. I tried strict food diets and exercise programs to help my energy and my depressant mood swings, but no matter how hard I tried, nothing worked long-term. Our marriage started to deteriorate, and I started to lose happiness in my marriage. My life had made a complete 180-degree turn. I was miserable, unhealthy, and enslaved to my own self, and I felt I had lost all hope with no solution in sight.
I'll share the rest of Nancy's story in a moment, but allow me to introduce myself first. Hi, my name is Dr. Gary Smith, and I am the Chief Medical Officer for a major healthcare provider in Arizona, and a medical director and associate professor at a medical university. And believe it or not, if you're experiencing feelings similar to Nancy, it may be because you have a flora imbalance in your intestines. Did you know that research recently revealed that many stress-related conditions, such as anxiety and depression, may actually be linked to your stomach? So what in the world does that mean? Well, your body is meant to have friendly bacteria residing in your bowels to help with conditions like stress, anxiety, depression, unnatural bowel movements, and it's meant to keep your immune system strong. The problem is that these friendly bacteria are easily destroyed. They're vulnerable to toxins in the air, unhealthy foods you eat, and even the natural acidity of your stomach. So what happens when all the friendly bacteria are destroyed? It begins to cause reactions like depression, anxiety, asthma, food allergies, constipation, and even weight gain. It was unknown to Nancy at the time, but the friendly bacteria in her body began to be depleted, and that's the reason she was feeling all the symptoms she just described. Nancy's friendly bacteria was what helped her stabilize her emotional status, but it began to be destroyed. The more it depleted, the more she started to feel depressed, anxious, and couldn't even reason properly. So how do you make sure you replenish the friendly bacteria in your body? You need to get more of the right probiotics into your intestines. Let's see the rest of Nancy's story once she began to do exactly what I'm suggesting.
My husband suggested I see a nutritionist and begin taking supplements from a new company. I was skeptical and didn't want to go because I knew these supplements wouldn't work and would be just like all the rest. The nutritionist gave me several supplements from a company called Whole Md, but the main one was called Probiotics. I began taking these supplements, and to my amazement and surprise, I began to see small improvements in my mood swings. Slowly, my husband and I began to see small changes in myself. I found I had more energy during the day. I was able to think clearly and reason properly. My food allergies began to diminish, and I was able to give my husband and family the emotional and physical support they needed. And for the first time in 3 years, I felt I was beginning to take back control of my life. Because of my family situation, I decided not to pursue music as heavily for myself. But I was able to teach piano and dance lessons to others again, which I hadn't been able to do in years. I even helped one of my students get accepted to the same university and music program that I had been admitted to. I began to see purpose in my life again. I was able to be a better member of my community and church, and be a much better wife to my husband and mother to my children. Did taking this supplement magically solve all my problems? No, it didn't, but it did empower me to take control of my life and made it possible for me and my family to be happy again.
So why did probiotics from Whole MD work for Nancy when all the others didn't? Well, one, all Whole MD formulas only contain whole food ingredients with no synthetics. Synthetics can actually do harm to your body, but the reason many companies use them is because they get quick results. Whole MD, however, wants to ensure you receive the quickest results with no harm to your body. That is why all Whole MD products are pre-digested using a patented process. This simply means that all the whole food ingredients are broken down prior to being encapsulated, allowing your body to absorb up to 300% more nutrients than other formulas. This means you get quick results without the negative side effects of synthetics. Second, Whole MD probiotics are patent stabilized, meaning they are research proven to get into the intestines and do their job. 3, it is a 9-strain stabilized bacteria formula, including DDS1. This provides additional insurance that the friendly bacteria will arrive at its destination, undamaged and ready to deliver the nutrients your intestines need. Professional researchers have spent decades studying exactly what type of probiotics reside in different areas of the intestines and what each one does. Some make vitamins while others bolster the immune system. Making sure there are many probiotics in the right amounts has been a lifelong quest and accomplished with this formula. 4, it is measured with CFU as opposed to milligrams. Milligrams mean nothing because it is only a weight and doesn't tell you if the probiotics are alive. CFU stands for colonizing forming units. If a probiotic gets into the intestines and grows, it is colonizing. One live probiotic that colonizes in the intestines is better than a billion that are dead and don't colonize. Even if a formula claims they have a high volume of live CFUs, be careful. Whole MD lists the CFUs that actually get into the intestines and colonize. Many companies list the CFUs that are in the formula and have done no testing to show what is actually utilized in the body. Whole MD takes the high road with this formula of labeling and trusts that you will see the difference in how the formula performs. Whole MD probiotics is the single most effective solution you could possibly take to boost the good bacteria in your stomach and help prevent symptoms like Nancy's. In fact, Whole MD is so confident in this product that they offer a 100% customer satisfaction 60-day money-back guarantee. This means you can try Whole MD probiotics risk-free for 2 months, and if for any reason you're not completely satisfied, simply send back the bottle and they will refund you the full price of the bottle, even if it's already open. So if you or someone you live with feels depressed, anxious, ill-tempered, has digestive issues, or random mood swings, then click on the button to order your risk-free bottle of Whole MD probiotics today. Still not sure if probiotics is right for you though? Listen to what other doctors and consumers say about it. Dr. Van from Tennessee says, "I've been using probiotics from Whole MD for well over 10 years in my clinic. It is the only probiotic I carry, and I carry over 350 different supplements. I have tested many probiotics, and this is the best one. I have never found one that measures up. I tell my clients that if there was only one supplement that I could take for the rest of my life, it would be probiotics from Whole MD." And Jill, a consumer similar to Nancy, says, "I've had irritable bowel syndrome for 15 years, and 2 days after beginning probiotics from Whole MD, my bowel movements are normal. It's amazing." Remember, there's absolutely no risk to try Whole MD probiotics. So what are you waiting for? Order your risk-free bottle today, and Whole MD will rush you your order of probiotics right away.